to a brave new world! How's it going, everyone? We are live! This is April the 25th, 2025. How you guys doing? Happy Fight All! If you're watching this on Twitch, then that is correct. I have successfully pre-ordered the Nintendo Switch 2, and oh boy! I'm very glad I did that. I didn't order it online, I went in person. And for the few hours that I was in line, a bunch of wonderful things kind of happened there. I kid you not. I'm really glad I was able to do that. But I'll talk more about that later when we get more over cloud, because yeah, I got stories. The good, the excellent, and the really peeved. And speaking of peeved, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yep, it's a Mario Kart Friday. It's been a while since I last had that. Mainly because I'm doing something tomorrow in terms of streaming. I am still streaming. I took yesterday off just so I could pre-order the Switch 2. And again, I'm very glad I did. So, with this game, the death bell wings has started tolling. For this game will finally be stopped at June 4th, 2025. Yeah, we basically reached the final hours of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Kind of similar to Majora's Mask in a way. Foreshadowing. So, anyways. So, yeah. We're just going to go online, except that this stream will be 100% Lance Anthony. I mean, Anthony's a good player and all. It's just that, man, I just need to play it on a different day just so that I could rest a little bit. I want to have fun, not be absolutely destroyed by Anthony, so that's not the main reason, but at the same time, again, I haven't had a Mario Kart Fighters in a while, so just to mix things up as the final countdown for this game is... Okay, I know I said that the death bell rings towards Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is happening, but I didn't expect it to be that soon. Okay, can I select the right vehicle this time? Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, let me know if video audio looks like you guys, and any type of feedback will help me a lot. So, Petrus and Mew, how you guys doing? Let me just go ahead and read this while we load up the next race. Switch to pre-order chronicles must be... a journey must be chronicalized? Oh, trust me, I will talk more about that soon. Happy 25th anniversary of Majora's Mask? But what are you talking about? You expect to randomize this week? What gave you that idea? I have nothing planned. Absolutely zero plan whatsoever. Nothing's going to happen. At all. Petrus, you get some weirdest ideas sometimes. It's gonna be a little while before the next race begins. So yeah, how you guys' Fridays going so far? Mine was a little tiring. I basically moved my body around a little bit, and speaking of moving the body around a little bit, everyone said, is this 200cc? Is that what's happening? Because I'm seeing people bouncing on the walls all the time, so this must be 200cc. Something asking me to switch your longer day stream today. Maybe, but at the same time, Michael, how you doing? Been a hot minute since I seen you around. On a Friday too, I guess you're not too busy on Fridays? Yeah, but just waiting a little bit. I usually stream Mario Kart on Saturdays. It's just that for this week, I want to do a Mario Kart Fridays because I haven't done one in a while. Joanne, you have overnight. You have overnight tonight. Ugh. I see. I'm guessing you got a lot of coffee / caffeine / whatever we want to do, and you know about the city to start. Wonderful. Did I talk about ordering a Switch 2? Not yet! I have not. I'm waiting for a little more people to show up, which I could talk about it like 2 races. You do? Fair enough. That... I don't know how I feel about that, because, again, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink caffeine, I drink none of that stuff. I have a normal sleeping schedule, which is kind of bad when trying to order stuff online at midnight, but I'm kind of glad that I dodged a bullet there. You couldn't get it on Walmart, I see. How unfortunate. Alright then, I see Petra's made it in on Excite Bike. Alright, cool yo. Yeah, they screwed you. I would imagine so. I mean, I don't think yeah, no, I never done any system pre-orders online. I mean, you gotta remember back in the day, I stood out for 9 hours in the cold just so I could get a Wii on Best Buy. I was that desperate because I missed pre-orders for the Wii when it was coming out. It was definitely an experience. Experience that was totally worth it. I am first person now. I remember. Indeed, it was an interesting time. Maybe it was based on the location that we lived in. Okay, nothing has happened to me in approximately 45 seconds. I'm terrified. Yep, very terrified. Ah! Yeah, not sure how I dodged that. Dodged it, but not how. Okay, I know the blue shell's coming at me anything now, so come on, hit me! Well, could have been worse, I guess. At least everyone got screwed. Speaking of getting screwed. Yeah, I saw that silver one. I'm not taking any chances. Okay then, well, that was the easiest first place I got in forever. I might be too powerful. But then again, after every single time that Anthony screws me over, every single time that he races with me, I deserve this. So, I guess I could start chronicling my Switch 2 pre-order journey, because I got there like a few hours before they opened up. Unfortunately, like, the GameStop that I went to doesn't open until way later than usual, so we have to wait a little bit more than usual. Congrats on your first place in your first race. Thank you, Mew. That's... Again, I fully deserved it. So what was I saying? So yeah, I basically had to go in like a few hours just to wait a little bit outside, even longer than the usual GameStop. It's just that, well, I arrived there a little early. I piddled on for an hour just trying to do other things, and then I basically had to wait 3 hours, and it was just me and someone else in front of me. So, only 2, so that was kind of worrying at the start, I won't lie. But thankfully, more and more people started to show up. I remember buying a DS on launch day. I believe I got it as well, but I didn't pre-order it. There was plenty to go around, thankfully. It's just that, good luck with any other system ahead of the DS outside of the Wii U. How many units did they had? I believe it was 40-something. And thankfully, when I looked at the line, after I got my successful pre-order, there was more people, but thankfully it definitely felt like whoever was in that line, despite them, who throws their red shells backwards? Basically, it definitely felt like that everyone who's at the line, no matter when, managed to get a Switch 2. Fine, that was what you're trying to block at me. That. I missed a double item box. It's fine, this is fine, this is fine. Oh well, hey, a bit more of a challenge than last place at least. Ah, ah! Oh boy, that was close! I was aiming the heck out of that item just so I could avoid the red shell. Ah! Ah! Okay. Ah! There's that blue shell. Death and despair all around me. Hopefully there's not as much death and despair in the next game. Part of me feels like I should have gotten another one box. But I didn't. I gotta come at me. I dare you. As long as I don't get booed. Ah! No. Woo! Okay, now that one I had to work for, so go me. Now I actually feel better. So yeah, with how big the Switch 2 was, and how big the original Switch was, I was not going to risk pre-ordering online, because yeah, the stories that I've heard about people pre-ordering it online, especially when the websites were opening before our store opened at GameStop, as yeah, the website was just constantly crashing. Like, no matter how many times people tried to pre-order the Switch 2, even though that they're already in line, they're just trying their best to like see how screwed up it was. Spoiler warning, it wasn't pretty good. So yeah, what else to talk before we go to the next one? It was so frustrating, I would imagine so. And remember, I have a normal sleep schedule, unlike the rest of you guys. So, I'm pretty happy. It's a bummer for me because I can't do midnight releases, but at the same time, yeah, if anybody's, and yeah, GameStop was basically the only store that actually has pre-orders when they first open. And to that, I am extremely thankful for that. I had a card, but it wouldn't take payment. Wasn't meant to be. I see. But my condolences to you. I don't feel too bad because of everything that has happened with Switch 2. Like, people were definitely on the fence whether or not to get it or not. I definitely know, like, a few people that managed to get it. Those who were definitely seeking out managed to get it. AM was definitely one of the person that did it. Little Man, I don't think got it. And then there's Mimu and Petrus, and you guys were going to wait. Let's hope that the price doesn't increase after the launch. That would be pretty bad. Okay, that was fun. Ouch. Ouchies. Oh, wow. On my way. Crimson, how you doing? How was the Persona dance games? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, so much shot dodge. Back here, Daisy. Really? How? In one frame, I got my shell destroyed, and I got hit somehow. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Well, that blue shell wasn't supposed to be. Ooh, that was close. Alright, and suddenly I'm in first place, don't question it. Ah, dang it, there was a mushroom there. Had a great time with Persona dancing. Awesome. I was looking, and like I said, I was late, so I do apologize for not promoting the stream, but glad you had fun. Oh yeah, speaking of Persona, apparently, like, Exposition 33 came out. I definitely seen a few things of it, but I kind of forgot. Oh, that was close. I just got a turkey. I'll take those. Yeah, Exposition 33. I definitely heard of the name, and I think I've seen like a couple of trailers from it from Jeff Keighley events, but I didn't know. But then I actually got in a good gameplay look, thanks to Maximilian Dude, and turns out it's a turn-based RPG. Like a very, very budgeted turn-based RPG, and apparently it's basically ex-Ubisoft directors, ex-Ubisoft devs wanted to do like a big project like this, like very Persona and Metaphor inspired. Well, definitely more on the Persona side, but it's getting really good reviews. So when I check that out, I'm good. I'm good for now. But first things first, I need to finish up Persona 5 Royal again. And we're still getting Phantom X. Sooner or later, we're getting Phantom X. Yeah, pre-order situation is getting so bad that Sakurai literally got in the lottery to actually purchase the Switch 2, but knowing him, he probably already has like a Switch 2 of his own right at this very moment. It's just I wouldn't be surprised if the Switch that he's going to get soon was going to be used for multiplayer stuff, as he tends to do. Play the real Nintendo game next. Never! Alright, no worries, I'm in 10th place. I just want to be nice to everyone. I want to be nice to everyone just so that I give myself a challenge. Like that one Mario Kart tournament that I've been to. Yeah, I definitely need to continue my Switch 2 story very soon. Alright, Evil Beware. I got Steve. Also, yes, Steve is in Mario Kart World. It showed up briefly in the Mario Kart World Direct, didn't comment on it because I was focusing on everything else. So, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was bad. Go faster! Come on, Squid Kid! Poor Bill's lasting way longer than it should! Well, someone definitely got carried. Whoa! Where are all the red shells? Hey, dude. Dude! I'm in second place and I got a star. Hey, can someone thunder shot me? Come on, shell. One red! Anthony? Is that you? Did you disguise yourself as Daisy? Okay, fine. Fine, I didn't get first place for once. Happy? Okay, so yeah, continue my story because, holy cow, I cannot believe that this happened, but basically it goes like this. An hour in, after I started waiting, there were like 10 people right behind me. We were doing like chatting a little bit, having like a decent time while we wait, talking about different things. And let me tell you, these guys are really nice. I'm like, you could definitely tell the Nintendo fans, but they will like call them out on stupid things like the prices and other stuff like that. So it's like I'm actually talking to actual people. It felt pretty good. And then I saw this person come up and I was saying, oh hey, you're number 13, as we were trying to keep track of how many people were coming in just so that we could give like the people who were working at GameStop a lot more easier time. And this person was just had the strangest look. I hadn't exactly told like if he was like confused what was going on or something like that, but he was looking at me specifically in the weirdest way, and he said to me, have we met before? And I have a bad time remembering faces and whatnot, so I was just confused about what was going on. And then this person couldn't put his finger on it, and he asked a very specific question, and he said, do you know a person named Michael? And I said, yeah, I do. Michael Hood? And then he's like, yeah. So I was trying my best to remember who this person was, because it clearly felt like I met him somewhere. And then I asked him what his name was, and he said, Jalen, as I definitely knew a Jalen from high school. And I basically flipped out because, yeah, for the first, really? For the first time in quite literally forever, I met like an old friend from high school who just happened to who was getting a pre-order at the exact same time as I was at the exact same GameStop. It was wild. So we basically like chatted like a bunch of different things, and it definitely like cut off. Really? It cut off like a lot of wait time because I was just hanging out with a really good old friend who I haven't talked to in forever. Wow, green shells right in front of me, red shells right behind me. I was completely screwed. Dude, you got hit by a green shell. So yeah, that was basically like the amazing thing that happened while I was getting pre-orders. Yeah, that was a very, very fun coincidence, yeah. Extremely. Which is great, because, like I said, I don't exactly get too much, I don't get, like, time outside. Like, I'm usually just by myself most of the time, and I am in desperate need of some kind of human contact in some way. So not only do I get to talk to like a bunch of chill people, just having fun, just talking about everything in general, but I literally met like a high school friend. 15. Will you stop hitting me with red shells? That I had not seen in 15. Come on, I was doing so good. You mean to tell me that if I start reminiscing about the good old times, you guys are absolutely punishing me? I take offense to that. Okay, I get it. You guys absolutely hate me for getting first places 3 times in a row. Can you guys just chill? I'm gonna take top half just to make myself feel there's only 10 people here. Gosh darn it. Well, all that happened. Like I said, trying to reminisce the good old days, and game took that in great offense. Ugh. So yeah, that was definitely the highlight of me waiting outside for the Switch 2. Talking to old acquaintances is always fun to see how they evolved. Indeed. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to, like, try to reach out to some of my friends, like, a little bit later on, as I haven't, like, emailed them in such a long time. It's just that one of my friends just literally came to me, recognized who I was, too. Like, again, I'm terrible with faces. I know names a bit well, but terrible when it comes to faces, so I didn't realize... I didn't know if Jalen looked exactly like that when we were in high school. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I have vague memories of what he looks like, but he didn't look exactly what I thought it was. I mean, like, to be fair, I hadn't changed much since high school at all. I basically remained the same. And plus, I mean, this side definitely is a clear indicator that, oh yeah, I really stand out of the crowd, don't I? Why do I? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I want my revenge. But yeah, you literally cannot make this stuff up. I am getting a bunch of decapitated mushroom heads. Seriously, I got to 9 mushrooms in a row. Do I hear 10? Dude, I was nowhere near you. Okay, I gotta start at least. It's different. Okay, I saw the red shell for a second and I panicked. Well, someone had a perfectly good plan with all those bananas. Not anymore. Speaking of perfectly good plan, Daisy, present for you. You know, that's fine. That will probably still hit Daisy. Okay, suddenly I equalized everyone. I just wish that the lightning card hit me before I got the items. I'm going to bypass this fire. Another one? Boy, Daisy's should have gained popular with all those blue shells. I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! You mean to tell me that we got 2 blue shell cards and 2 lightning cards in the exact same race, and I somehow came up in first place? I'll take it. Hey, after what happened in the last race, I deserve this. So I talked about the pre-order situation, and I talked about, like, meeting up with Jalen. So then, I guess we'll kind of talk about the thing that kind of peeved me a lot, as I definitely heard about this before I start lining up, but it actually involves Japanese pre-orders. As you know about the game keycard situation, right? Where rather than just a download code, you would just insert the game and you'll be able to download it. And the only way to actually access this game is if you actually have the card inserted into the card reader. Which that makes fair. I would rather much have that than code cards like you see on regular Switch games every once in a while. So that kind of got me thinking, like, okay, so it's a good alternative to codes at the very least, and I thought, like, only a few games were going to capitalize on this in some way, even though that the warning signs of how third-party companies actually see the key cards was actually like when the Switch was first announced, as only 2 games were shown off by third parties of how they're going to use key cards, and that was Street Fighter 6 and Wavy Default. Now, Street Fighter 6, I could... Really? Sorry about this. I said I was sorry! You can argue that, okay, Street Fighter 6 might be too big, so better put it into a key game card, so that it could lower the price. And straight up, yeah, $60 for all Street Fighter 6 with all the content that has been out for the past 2 years for $60, that's actually a pretty good deal. It's just that by default is in a key card for whatever reason. Despite it being, like, let's be real, an enhanced 3DS game. Like, it was only like 12 gigabytes or so. So that was basically the warning sign, as I've heard before I saw it line up, that all the third-party titles that are going to be on Switch 2 at or near launch is keycards only. Really? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's not fine! Some person super-horned me while they were booed. Sorry, Petrus, I'm livid. Sorry, Petrus, I stole your 6th place. So yeah, when I arrived there and we got to pick our games, then yeah, I learned a shocking truth. Like, I thought that a few companies were going to take advantage of game key cards, but no. 90% of all the physical games on Switch 2 would require key cards. And the irony to all this is that the only third party, I know of only 2, I think. The only 2 third party games that are going to be physical when it comes to their cards, Rune Factory, and surprisingly enough, Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. And that game, based on what I read, is less than 64 gigs. So, and it only costs $70. That is extremely impressive. It's just that with everything else, I'm just shocked that Nintendo gave them the option and they want to be as cheap as possible as they ready for the Switch 2 wants, that everyone is going digital, like somewhat physical but mostly digital. I mean, I can understand like extremely big games. Yeah, it's basically like the exact opposite. Like, you have plenty of Switch 1 games and the biggest Switch 1 games have download codes. Here, however, the biggest one of the biggest file size launch games will be fully physical and everything else will be digital. I mean, heck, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 S, the enhanced version of Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 regular, is getting a game key card even though it's 4 gigabytes big. Am I missing something, or is everyone just being that cheap? Like, really? You're not going to put up like a few extra dollars just so that you can have a physical version of Puyo Puyo Tetris 2? Not exactly to mention as well how Sonic Fox Shadow Generations is also game key card, and there's no upgrade path for it. So if you got it on the original Switch, sure, you could transfer your save data from Switch 1 to Switch 2, but in terms of taking full advantage of Switch 2, nope, you have to pay $50 again. I mean, come on, I get it. It's the Atlas approach, but come on, Sega, you're Sega, you're not the Atlas side. This person just wants first place to win. Oh look out, a blue shell. If only someone had a super one to lead that, but that'd be silly. Will you guys chill out? I'm trying my best to make sure that everyone has a fair shot of winning. Holy cow, you guys are thirsty. I'm trying my best to get first place, but no, you just want first place. Look, it's basically the Anthony situation all over again. Steve! Very mad! Holy cow, what's with all the red shells? Holy cow, what the heck? I still got 5th place with all that, but still, wow. From 2nd to 5th within a matter of seconds. So, yeah, I'm extremely peeved about that, how most of the physical games are not exactly physical at all. I just hope they do fix this in the near future. It's just that when it comes to the launch lineup, sorry, you're gonna have to get internet. It's just the way it is, because reasons. So yeah, props to CD Projekt Red for actually fitting the entirety of Cyberpunk 2077 in one cartridge. Can't make a Demi Fiend or he not to mean. How unfortunate. You only changed glasses since high school, otherwise you haven't made too much changes in appearance. The cars are always gonna be cheaply with Nintendo ports. Unfortunately. So yeah, I mean like, hey, at least Nintendo is still going to put all their games physically. So they get a gold star for that, I guess. Can't make eyes without pupils. I see, fair enough. Would be weird if they're like straight up black eyes. Still, I am getting one game from the game keycard catalog, just so that I could actually try and have something. I'll do my best to get as many visuals as I can because, well, you know me. And also you know me, getting hit by random red shells all the time. Now, what to avoid all my green shells and then you stole my double iron box? I don't know why. I'm 20 minutes in and I'm exhausted. Sorry, Petrus, I'm livid. I'm livid because I can't see anything. Bro! Stop doing no mushroom that you gave me a ton of mushrooms before, and now all of a sudden, oops, sorry, no mushroom for you. Sorry. Ah! Okay, somehow, after all that shenanigans, I managed to get 6th place. Somehow. Hey. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. I mean, if Cyberpunk could have all the content in one game card, what the heck is everyone else's excuse? CD Projekt was able to make Witcher 3 well on Switch 1. They can work miracles with enough time. Except for the original Cyberpunk 2077. But then again, that anime really saved that game, that's for sure. Like, seriously, again, I can understand digital only for Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. But you went out of your way to make a game card key for Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S for a 4 GB game. Just... That happened because they Christmas watched it. Yes. Technically. Technically, yes. Technically, pandemic happened. is Oblivion. I know that was dropped literally a few days ago, but I'm kind of wondering how good is it. Well, I did a bad time. I saw the notification before, and I decided to throw it anyways, because I am an idiot. The toads are invading. Too many tryhards. I'm gonna get more items if you guys don't mind. Yeah, I got a bad item at the one time. Okay, that was low. Thank goodness it went the other way. Okay, fine, I didn't need that anyways. Ah, who I can't, I definitely need that. Yep, I threw my green shell a little too early. Oh well, third place. After everything that has happened, I'll take that. I guess that's basically it. Yeah, I managed to kill everything in 45 minutes. That's basically my switch to pre-order experience in a nutshell. I was able to hang out with a ton of people who were actually pretty chill and had fun. Met up with an old high school friend, and being absolutely livid that 90% of the Switch lineup is keycards. Because of course. Not exactly the best note to end on, but oh well. At least now, we basically have to wait. Again. Oh well, at least I secured my copy, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. Not talk about it. What's the other word? I'm not gonna complain about it too much. Actually, smooth pre-order wait. Haven't had those in a while. I mean, the last pre-order console that I did was with the Switch 1, and that went exactly how it went with Switch 2. So, nothing to talk about there. Oh, yes, for those who are wondering, I am one of those people who got in the Switch 1 just by itself, and Mario Kart Deluxe by itself as well. Yes, I'm petty, because I'm definitely petty about everything else that Nintendo has done. Really? Yeah, the green shield that missed me at the beginning still managed to hit me at the end of it. I was wondering when the lightning card was going to show up. items I was going to use. Alright, how are you guys gonna take away my green shells this time? Smart. Person ran over a banana just so they don't get hit. I knew it! Alright, watch out. One wedge, you dingus! Person got it for free! I had way too many lightning cards happening to me that actually messed me up more than it should. I mean, second place is still good, but sheesh. Back chat, sorry you've been missing. Also in the waiting room to waste right now. Ah, cool. No worries, you didn't miss much. Just me being livid. Not just in the game, but other things as well. But yeah, last thing we talked about was game key cards and how 90% of all the Switch lineup is literally just game key cards because the third-party developers are very cheap. So cheap in fact that they would put a 4GB Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, again, 4GB on a game key card rather than just put the game in the card because reasons. Still gonna buy all the first party games physically. I mean, like, there's definitely no question about that. It's just that there's not gonna be like a Switch 1/Switch 2 Nintendo published Switch 2 game card because it will actually be Switch 1 game card with a download code to upgrade it. That sucks. I know, it's really infuriating. Especially seeing how there's no upgrade path for Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. Well, hey, at least you made it in Mew, at the very least. Let's go. Got the mushroom at the last second. That's definitely a good dodge. Plus you got triple bananas. Shoot already! Bro! What is with the item pool in this? Would have been good. Like the person right in front of me, they got a mushroom. I need hot. Well, thank you for not stealing my mushrooms at least, Tetris. Mushrooms when I absolutely need it. And game gives me all the mushrooms when I don't need it. It's 10 out of skill and give a shot too. I'll take it, thank you. Dude, who is this Daisy player, and why is she stealing all my first places? Jake was last place. Ugh, out of here. Which means, unfortunately, Pokemon Legends ZA is gonna be a Switch 1 game with a download code for Switch 2 updates. And unfortunately, that kind of same applies to Metroid Prime 4. All will be forgiven for Sega if they add Hellbiker to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. It would be funny. I mean, first things first, we need to see if the rumored Sega crossover thing happening in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is actually true. Because we got Nintendo's answers of how they are going to do with Mario Kart, what's Sega's answer to add to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? I'll splash your Timmy Cuts to the highway. That is a line he said. Oh wow, I went super high there. Well, that was unintentional. I believe the person right in front of me. They had a red shell and they scared the heck out of me. First you take my item and then you zap me after I get a new item. What is this move? It feels like Anthony is cursing me in spirit. At the exact same time. Do you have any chill? Blue shell's so far away. No way it is gonna catch up. Oh my goodness! Game, we have issues. Issues. We have a ton of issues. I got fourth, but dang it, that was supposed to be third. One more race and then ad break. Chaos. Because this session has been chaotic already without Anthony. Why not add in more chaos? Chaos is always nice. Kamek before he gets demoted. To an item, yeah. That is kind of funny he's becoming an item now. Now I need to leave again, this time for grandma reasons. That's not your day to waste. I see. I mean, if you can look, that's fine. And yeah, try your best to come back here as soon as you can. Hopefully good grandma reasons, not bad. Cute reference. Alright, first place in Bay Park. I see nothing wrong happening here. Oh, that messed up was enough. Yeah, I was trying to blow up with the bomb, but then oh yeah, that's right, I assume one. And the game does not like that. I hate you guys. I hate you. I saw the person had a red shell again. Wow, everything was actually going pretty good until I got hit by every single item again. Every single item again. Petrus, I know you threw that. And I was so livid that I spent both my mushrooms. I was in first place. I'm taking a mad break. I'm mad. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Sheet Louise. And now we get nearby a city. Oh, good for the game. Oh, good for the game. Ah. Let's just hope that Mario Kart World is a lot easier. Anyways, we're back. That was supposed to be for the Daisy players who keeps on getting first places and scaring my crown. I don't know what's going on. Something about this group is really ticking me off. Did we both get the star and use it at the exact same time? I'm actually debating whether or not to read this group. Because the people are so far ahead that they're triggering all the blue shells and other lining cards. and there's no Luto. I'm gonna switch groups. I have never had this much buffoonery in a Mario Kart since. Yeah, there's no one behind me. 0 people behind me. Yeah, this isn't right. I'm switching groups. Another line card. Yeah, the item pool is just so bad. Don't worry, she wasn't bad. She wasn't anything. It wasn't anything bad today. She just wanted to pick on mail. Fair enough. So yeah, switching groups. We missed out on Baby Pog again. I'm sorry. If I get the exact same group, I swear. Alright then, spectating again. Okay, few people are high level, but I guess I'll take it. Sorry, anything going on with you guys over the weekend? That was an interesting camera angle. Also got everything done on my end, so all the really important stuff is basically done, so I get to relax a little bit. I say that, but I'm playing Mario Kart, aka the least relaxing game in the world. Yeah, sorry about the long load screen. Where's this place? Okay. I can also relax after the block puzzle marathon. Yeah, and not only that, I noticed that the stream was split in two. I'm guessing you had OBS problems again. Alex is so ahead. Well, someone tried it. I give this person mad respects. Everyone tried it. I saw that. I saw that in the corner of my eye. Yeah, everyone's trying to go for a shortcut. Yep, cut off for 10 seconds immediately after Puzzle Gauntlet. I see. I mean, perfectly timed if that's the case. Okay, let's just hope that this group is a lot more nicer and Petra switch me's. At least the game didn't. In that case, I would have broken your... Oh, that's why. There's no saving. Wait. Oh, no, it's more like internet problems. It's not like the game crashed. Okay, never mind. I kind of read that wrong. Yeah, it didn't crash. Okay, good to know. Yeah, it basically took you 2 hours just to do all that. Yikes. And that was with a guide. Ah, so he cheated. Yeah, they bought this character to be DLC for this game, only to become an item in the next game. Find your way back. Any other Lumi sets you want to warn us about? I mean, I did kind of give out a warning like in the last place. That should be it. If this will cooperate, then that should be it. Really, dude? Take this, Kai. You got lucky, Kai. That was close. That was an even closer one. I don't trust you with that potassium, so I'm going right in front of you. What the heck? What kind of turn was that? Of course. That's fine. Hi, Petrus. Do you feel really lucky? Oh my, really, dude? You got post-hens invincibility. You are lucky. Okay, Kim is not giving me good results. I'm sending back to Squid Kid. Okay, yeah, at least this doesn't feel item spammy, at the least. Somewhat, but not as bad as the previous group. Mimi's back at least. So I'm just saying, if you guys want to increase this number, definitely looking definitely helps out a lot. Or you can spend channel points to increase the number by yourself. We are more than halfway through the community challenge, so count on you guys. That's why I originally considered to do them off-screen. From on outwards, I will do it tenaciously tenacious stuff off-screen. Fair enough. Tenacious. Tedious. Why did I say that? Why did I read that as tenacious? Another guide, you have taken 4 hours. Red shell, first blade at the start of the race. No good. That's really how the biggest gimmick of this game is not going to be here, as there's no zero gravity stuff at all. No, he did! Red shells! Yeah, good job of dodging blue shell. Dodge this. really? No! I waited. I waited because I didn't want to spam it, and of course the person right behind me got a witch shell. The person was spamming it just so... Tetris. Hey. Alright then. Okay, so it's official. I am officially allowed to be not nice to everyone. Super wild. I could have gotten first place too. Some classroom questions are tolerable compared to block puzzles. It's because it's a multiple choice answer. And where the heck is everyone? Well, they saw Penuma, and they don't want to be graced by her appearance, so they peaced out. Dude, I haven't gotten to first place since an hour ago. I feel mad. They left after your yell. What? I'm the most quiet person you know. There's no way that my loud voice would easily make them disappear. That just ain't like yo. Alright then, let's try this again. Only 7 people, so it's gonna be tight. Boost, I just realized. Why is there a huge gap between mining cards? Sure. Yeah, it's literally divided between 2 groups. First to third to fourth to 7. Pay attention to the map as well. I mean, if we got a lightning card, chances are a blue shell card ain't far off. Woo, that was close. Of course you had to! Oh, Petrus, you're a lifesaver. Now get out of the way so I can get first. Alright, Petrus, you're away. Don't go left. What? Okay, never mind. I'm mad. You stole my first place, Petrus. Why did you do that? I mean, congrats on the first place and all, but still, come on. This guy, he did me a favor and he wants something in return. Typical chat member. Somebody tell me that if I threw that earlier, I would have gotten first place. Again, I'm being too nice to everyone. I should really stop doing that. It's because you insulted my... It was a joke, Petrus! A ha-ha tee-hee joke. You expect me to blame me? The broadcaster? Sure you just. Alright. Alright, music park. Haven't been here in a while. Oh good, I have full advantage here. I just got 6 mushrooms, that's the reason. Impressive. I mean... yeah, of course, when you need mushrooms, you get them. Oh, hi, person with a red shell. I am just going to try and walk beside you and not interact with you. You don't know the shortcut. Well, that was close. Dang it, the person behind me has super line. Disconnect. Oh, what? Okay, nearly choked that. Finally got first place. Whew. Fair, Petra stole my first place in the last race. I will take that. And Jake still does not have a good place. Jeez, man, Jake, sorry man, what's going on with you? Yeah, a little bit more than a month before Mario Kart World comes out. Will I be able to get... will I be able to get 60,000 VR before that? We are just sucking out of Jake's races, comma. I'm sorry, New Mew. I'm sorry. Please forgive us. We've been playing this game for far too long. Given how your April's going, I'm not surprised. Bad April? I see. The Turnpike of Toads. Yeah, in order to do that, I need to get 400 points every single time I stream this game. And with how mean other people are, good luck with that. fun of me. And to be fair, Blue Shell's gonna come any second now. Ooh boy, that Toadette is not mad about what happened in the last race. Ah then, and now here comes the Blue Shell. Oh, look at that! Perfect timing! We call that karma! Still got hit. Wow, Petra's taking the long way. Dang it, not enough speed. Really? Getting hit unnecessarily. Yeah, Petrus, the one time that you took the side path instead of everyone else, you managed to get away from getting a blue tail hit by you. Wow. Okay, third place, I'll take that. Mew still got 12th. What is going on? Oh, Boomcut Gaming, how you doing? Yo, Sakura-Samurai, I hope everything's going well. Doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Sorry, I didn't see you. I was kind of in the middle of a race. Hold on. I probably botched the name. I do apologize. I'm bad at pronouncing names. Bunka. Bunka? Yeah, Bunka. Anyways, Bunka, you got a copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? My Switch code's on the screen. Feel free to add me, and we can race together. The long way is safer. Depending on the situation. Okay, have Rainbow Road. It's where we go, on the road to Rainbow Road. Outwards. Ah, so you've chosen death. It would have actually been very cool if I say the red shell for this part. I wasn't actually thinking I'm showing Mercy in a Mario Kart. In a Mario Kart game, I'm showing Mercy. I can't do that. Maybe I can save this. Dang it, didn't save it. Dude, no issue? Will you stop? I'm just casually trying first place without anything happening to me. Stop throwing red shells at me. Times to do that 3 times now? Do I hear 4? And accidentally fake shot. Not there. That was scary. Yeah, sheep of Greece, I didn't notice the blue shell at all. Still taking that though. I want to make it so it could be prizes as well. I'm trying to put together some races for all fellow Mario Kart streamers if you're down. I'll think about it. I mean, like, if it's like a send-off party to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I might be down for that, but we shall see. So I get this straight. Neo Bowser City shown up 3 times, but no Royal Raceway? So disappointed. But still, yeah, I'm not against the idea, funny enough. Follow my Discord, and I'll keep in touch with you. The island of Yoshis. Except not really, I only see 2 Yoshis. Everything else is either Bow Wows, Poochies, or Shy Guys and Stilts. You need to make the last Mario Kart stream Royal Racing only. I wish, but that would be way too repetitive. Gotcha. Ouch! Well, I was going to get hit by that or hit by Baby Peach's wedge shell. Alright, Toadette's so far ahead. Let's see if I get the wedge shells. Right. There's a way that this person does not have double defense. Spoiler, they got double defense. Let's save. That happened. Dude, I am trying to get first place. Do you want to win? No, dang it, I think I got jammed. Dude! Surprisingly, no one got this right. Oh, hi, Petrus. Nice to see you here. I'm doing good. The quest to defeat the person in first place ended horribly because everyone just loves Toadette being first place. What is this? Mario Party? the beach? I haven't been to the beach in forever. Yes is yes. Hooray for the beach episode. Remember, if a show only has like 3 minutes of beach in it, it technically counts as a beach episode. Well, this is definitely an interesting loop that we got ourselves into, that's for sure. Funny enough, the Nocturne hard type actually eases up on the block puzzles, so you only need to do 1 puzzle as a reward. Even they aren't that cool. Unlike Mario Kart, where they are very, very cool. I don't want any shenanigans. Dang it, no wedge nose. Alright, so far so good. We're in the final lap. Can't wait to see how that's the start. Illinois has some kind of anger towards me. I don't know why. Okay, fine, 4th, I'll take that. It's a lot better than what happened last time. Hey. Very interesting group that we have here. Extremely interesting. Oh boy, Cheese Strat's my favorite. Yeah, of course you would pick that, Petrus. Yeah, I believe there's only 5 more sessions. I need to double check because I believe that when I post this on YouTube, this will be the 295th session. So we technically only have 5 left. 5 left to make it 300 even. It's just again, I just really hope I can get to 40,000, which undoubtedly, but hey, I'm hopeful. One person that picks Sunset Wilds. June 5th left for the madness number. Indeed. Whew, okay, let's go. Again? Someone's being a little bit of a tryhard. Hey dude, you stole my item. suck, you know that, right? You guys look, you know that, right? Oh look, a simple one! Ah, dang it, I saw the green shell coming towards me. It wasn't the right angle, but I panicked. Ah, that's fine. Dang it, I hit you! I hit you with that green shell! Ah! First place stolen yet. Yeah, dang it, if I shouldn't have thrown that red shell. I threw it away just so I could get an item. I didn't realize that he was going to get a mushroom to steal that from me. Because once in second at the very least. Even though it's Mario Kart, you don't thrive on second, you try to get first. But fair enough, I guess. This is bad for me. This is madness. Madness, this is Mario Kart! Kicks. Haven't seen Kalamari Desert in a while. But yeah, this group is definitely a lot better than the last one. Like, we were getting item spams like crazy. Maybe because the person was so far ahead. Kicks into Hoyle Raceway Lake. Wish I could actually be kicked in that location, but we haven't gotten that yet. Alright, in Kalimari Desert it is. Jake, I think you brought all your Canadian friends with you. They saw that I was playing Mario Kart and they took great offense to that. Dude! Who was spamming that red shell? Okay, well, they got Alex and Billy's. Wish that outcome would have came up a lot. Wish that outcome was a little different, but oh well. A lot of bananas. Jake, gosh darn it! I was trying to be nice to you! I thought you were just going to use that red shell on someone. I wasn't trying to hit you. Okay, well, that's the perfect item too. Oh, green shell! Well, I'm glad I hold on to all those green shells. I tempered my bloodlust a little bit. Alright, now that the picture said Royal Raceway, now we're gonna get Royal Raceway on play. Gosh darn it. Meanwhile, You're the Canada of Europe. There is logic in what he says. What you're saying is definitely correct. Ugh. Or is Canada Finland of America? Technically speaking, you're right. Back to Yoshi's Island. You know what? Fine. I won't revenge what happened last time. Let's go. Sophus, how you doing? Gotcha. I said I got you. I hope the connection issues that are present in this game are resolved in Mario Kart Worlds. As I got hit by a witch. The chaos is real. Why, yes it is. I'm in last place. Who are you supposed to gonna steal the item? Green ship. Someone's keeping that constantly. Why did I went into that? I definitely saw that it was a banana, and well, I was so mad that I used my mushroom. Well, good thing I guess I would. I was trying my best to drift away from it. Dude, the invincibility just ran out! Oh my goodness, I don't believe this. Tell me that no one got line card? Why is first place getting first place for so free? Okay, fourth. Whoa. Whoa. Just bros in general. Oh yeah, Sylvus, get in here. It's just literally me, Petrus, and Yumi right now. We need more people. We need more people to shift Raymon. Sunset Wilds again? Where is my Royal Raceway? Dang it, I see you, 7G. Denatsu T. We need more people in here. Not in this game, but in viewership in general. It's pretty lonely in here. I say 4 more races and I'll call it a day. 4 more races unless we get a viewership spike. Or am I Demi-Fin? Maybe! At this point, maybe. We got Sunset Wilds 3 times in a row. Oh, well, at least this is 200cc, so... Buh. Mew Mew, I do apologize. I mean, cheese it. Enjoying the show. But I hit you. Yo, Steven, how you doing? Any reason why Nintendo keeps beating Sony and Microsoft? Because it looks to me that they have more games to play when Nintendo put out in years, and it still makes me wonder why they keep on winning. No, that's the exact opposite, funny enough. Nintendo's the one that's actually coming out games. Sony hasn't posted anything too major last year. Astrobot is big, mind you, but I mean, like, not like an Naughty Dog game or something like that. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm taking the long way. I was running to that wall. I mean, I took the really long time because I was going woo. Mew Mew, surprisingly enough, you've actually done better in 200cc than any other ways. Funny enough. That and it's even more bloody gore mature games. Bloody gore mature games doesn't exactly make it a good game by default. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy emulated games from time to time. And there are some that I absolutely love, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I mean, and not only that, Nintendo's actually is publishing a FromSoft game in the near future. So Nintendo has definitely dabbled in bloody gory games. It's just that Nintendo definitely has a wider reach and audience, and unlike Sony and Microsoft, they actually do have a schedule. Like, if you look at, like, the past 12 months between then and now, you can actually see that Nintendo actually made several games. I mean, not only that, here's the thing that actually shocks you. Nintendo actually completes games way ahead of time, as if memory serves me correctly, Mario & Luigi Brothership was actually completed a year ago before they actually released it. So yeah, I'm not seeing that argument like that. Nintendo's actually pumping out more games than Sony and Microsoft. No, I mean that I'm a Nintendo fan, but I'm enjoy playing what Microsoft and Sony has given us. Halo, Gears of War, all that other stuff stands as Nintendo's capability stuff. Well, I mean, that's good. If you enjoy those games, awesome. I definitely enjoyed Halo back in the day. Haven't played Gears of War in forever. But at the same time, I'm like, you can see the argument there. Let me kind of think about this a little bit. That's close. I mean, let me put it like this. Nintendo is basically the equivalent of Disney, where the games that they make, they're games that anyone can enjoy. And that's kind of why Nintendo's kind of doing so well. I mean, like, that's not to say that Sony and Microsoft haven't made games that are for everyone. They just know their demographic. So yeah, that actually is a pretty good question, all things considered. I mean, like, weird statement coming from, wow. Slug me with a green show. I mean, the fact that Nintendo should at least has its hardcore audience. Again, Dust Bloods. Dust Bloods is basically the emulated game. And not to mention, the Switch one has Fantasy. And if you want to get really dark, Xenoblade. Okay, everyone's really close by together. Yeah, everyone has mushrooms. Maybe if Reggie was still president, he would have... I mean, no. No, again, I kind of have to disagree with you there. But yeah, I mean, like, the best example I could give you of a Nintendo game that actually is kind of mature, except not really, is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That, oh wow, money card. No, well, third place, fourth place, I'll take that. Anyone else trying to pass me? Fourth place, fine. Ah, yeah, lightning card came at a bad time. What I think about the Steam Deck? Awesome! I don't play handhelds that much. I mean, heck, with the Switch I have right now, I don't even use it as a handheld that much, to be honest. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, if you want a really mature game, while it not being a mature game at the same time, trust me, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 really has you covered. It is extremely dark. Okay, now I actually could see your name now. Virus Data 20. Sorry for not saying your name sooner. I was kind of in the middle of a race and I have a hard time pronouncing names. I mean Steam does make you play mini games that Nintendo doesn't have, and that's a lot of games. Again, true. I mean, like, I do have a PlayStation 5, and I actually started dabbling on Steam stuff. But honestly, I'm not like too keen on getting like the newer games on Steam. I actually prefer to get like older games that I could mod in. I can play all the Doom games for just $10, and that's one of the fantastic benefits of getting games on Steam because of huge discounts. I don't know, I definitely buy from Nintendo games, but that's definitely a preference thing. Some people have preference on systems, sometimes they don't. I mean, hey, as long as they have fun, then that's really what matters. If the game isn't fun, then why bother? Alright, let's see if I can maintain this first place. But yeah, Doom is probably something I do kind of want to dabble on in the future. I have played the original Doom, but not the reboot Doom series. I am satisfied with these bananas. Oh wow. Alright, something serious about to happen. Well, I did it on myself. Really did it on myself. And here comes the blue shell. Please, I don't want to feel silly in front of a ton of people. Yeah, first to 8th, all because I did a silly. Oh, thank goodness I have this last mushroom. Didn't matter because there's 10 people. Dang it! Well, I threw that pretty hard, did I? Bumped in the corner after a bad turn and someone took full advantage of it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I mean, Nintendo is always late to the bloody party when it comes to these games, since they want to make sure Sony and Microsoft does it first, and when it becomes ahead, then Nintendo out with their system. Nintendo, you gotta take risks like them. Except this is Nintendo they're talking about. They're not trying to be first place. They're just being Nintendo. I mean, Sony and Microsoft, they're the ones who actually are trying to be competitive with one another, and Nintendo just did their own thing, and it really worked out for them. Yeah, I say last race and I'll call it a day. Unless if we get a really big confusion spike, but I doubt it. Sony and Microsoft are just making video games. It's not a compensation contest or something. Yeah, but again, the only games I could think that they came out last year in terms of Sony was Helldivers 2 and Astrobot. That's really it, isn't it? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is more, but I can't exactly think of it. And no, Concord does not count. Now, sure, the quality of Nintendo games definitely oh, barely dodged that, wow. They definitely differ, but at the same time, they definitely, like, pumped out more games than Sony and Microsoft. Oh, someone got lucky in shock dodge. Two people. Mew, really? Wow. No. Yeah, it's so many mushrooms, I don't want to spam it. What about PC gaming? Yeah, I think PC gaming is kind of on their own little world, similar to how Nintendo is. Trying to mute. I stole someone's 2 cents. You got lucky. I want you to have a good position, Mew. I mean, who doesn't like having their own good-looking design PC with lights and glowing headsets? I don't like headsets. How the heck? You were in a good position, Mew. What happened? Alright then, I'm going it here. No extreme extension this time. No added gift subs. I think an ISS post is up next. Shout out to Anthony. Yeah, so close indeed. You were very close. I had a wedge shell holding on to. I had a wedge shell holding on this entire time, so I didn't know how to use it on you. Darn. But still, yeah, I mean, like, Virus. I get where you're coming from. It's just that at the same time, you don't have to be mature in order to have it a great game. And this isn't like Nintendo has to be the most family-friendly company out there. No, it's not that. Again, they have done mature games. They funded Bayonetta 2 and 3, and I absolutely love those games. It's just that when it comes to, like, sure, it could be like a fan situation where a lot of people drive more with Nintendo than Sony or Microsoft. It's just that... How do I want to answer this? Why is seeing this on Friday instead of Saturday? Well, I mean, like, kinda yes, kinda no, but mostly yes, I guess. Then again, I want to have a Mario Kart Friday at least once. I may have to do one more of it, but I guess we shall see. But anyways, I get what you're trying to say, Virus. I kind of understand what you're getting at, but at the same time, Nintendo just makes games that everyone would like. It's not like they have like some kind of secret agenda of what makes a game great. It's just up to the developers of what they want to tell. Again, Xenoblade. Xenoblade is a perfect example of a mature Nintendo game that isn't very bloody or gory, but in terms of tones, it is extremely dark. Mario Kart World or Doom Dark Ages? Mario Kart! That's not to say that, I mean, like, I would play both, but at the same time, I haven't played the original Doom yet. Maybe somewhere in the future, it's just that part of the reason why is because whenever I stream Mario Kart, viewership usually does very well, so of course I'm going to play the game that would give me a lot of views. That's just how it works. Nintendo has Doom 64. Indeed it does! So does Switch, funny enough. Although, technically speaking, that's not exactly a Nintendo game, that's still a Bethesda game. Through and through. But yeah, I mean, like, right now I just have too many games on my plate. Maybe do in the future, just not right now. Anyway, shoutouts to Petrus and Yumu for with me today. Thank you a ton. Honorably only does two, but then again, that's what I get for fighting. Can't wait for the GameCube. I am most likely going to get the expansion pack once GameCube support fully kicks in. So I want to play Soul Calibur 2 again, gosh darn it. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, give me a follow on Twitch, as not only did you help me a lot, but get emoticons in my channel, or if you consider, you can follow me on these sites as well. And if you consider not get off stream, whether it be donations, follows, and so on, I'll announce it on next stream. And if you want to support me even more, please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel at The-Sakura-Samurai, where not only did you help me a lot, but get emoticons, and you can my stream, and those as well. And hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you swipe for me and all the benefits. And to the people who are watching on TV Dot, if you subscribe and hit on commissions, gonna watch the archive of what I missed now. Oh yeah, that's right, you did have to peace out a little bit as I was explaining my switch to pre-order story, so hope you enjoyed that. So, tomorrow, now that I got some Mario Kart out of the way, it is a new dawn, where 4 giant beings rule a land. A land that's unique, has some of the most interesting things in video games during its time, and also a little bit of frustration in some of the times. Because it's a game where 25 years later, we are all still having a terrible fate, haven't we?